I'd like to talk about an elegant option for having radiant heat even inside a poorly insulated single-wide trailer, for example, or a poorly insulated home, where a thermal wall is installed in a living space, especially where you hang out in the winter, and solar heated air from a low-cost do-it-yourself solar collector, like we have under F, fire, solar air heating systems. You can blow hot air through the thermal wall and then back through the collector, or have an option to put the heat under the crawl space, if you have one, so that your floor becomes a radiant heat source also, so you have radiant heat coming from the wall itself. Sometimes for days after the sun is gone. Or if you have a slab on grade, you can simply return that solar heated air back to the collector, and that thermal wall will just get hotter and hotter, and you'll be depending on heat radiating from the wall and also heating up a slab. The radiant heat will heat the slab and help with the temperature of the slab in that particular part of the house where you'd have your thermal wall. Now, I put here option 1, option 2, etc., option 3 and 4. Option 1 is that heat be directed to the living space. And that we can see over here, where you can have a manual damper to let the heat from the solar collector, after it's heated the storage wall, to go into the living space. And here you can see that same option where this solar collector would be taking air from the thermal wall area, recirculating it, allowing some to leave. This could be made much more efficient by allowing colder air from outside to come into the collector, instead of trying to recirculate the same air. Option number 2, air is recirculated through the collector. Option 3, air directed to heat the entire floor, as you can see over here. And option 4 is related to holding that heat in the slab and underneath the house and the earth by using a ditch witch or something like that to open up. It can even be done by hand, of course, to open up an area to drop insulation in and then backfill possibly, so that you have a perimeter around the house of rigid insulation, which causes a wick effect of the heat in the ground to come up into that area and to moderate temperatures of your slab. So this is the solar heated interior thermal wall with radiant heat with different options. And we believe that by putting a support under the thermal wall will ensure that there's no collapse of the floor with the heat of the thermal wall, the weight of the thermal wall. And then if it's on slab, it wouldn't be necessary. So, thank you.